Got a 2011 Outback with an intermittent squealing noise every now and then while you're driving down the road. Not when the AC is running, nothing. Got a stethoscope and listen to each of these pulleys individually with the car running, and found that this one with the ratchet with the socket on it was the one that sounded different than the others. So I'm going with that. I know nothing about changing pulleys. First you got to take off this cover. I am anyway, and I used 3/8 socket to do that. I got on YouTube and saw that there was another guy showing how to change these belts, and says, and you see the one down there I've got the long socket on? That is the tensioner pulley, according to the guy I saw. His site was called needfixmycar.com. For the tensioner pulley, I'm using a 15mm socket. So again, before I get started on this, I'm scared to death of doing work on cars, but I don't have the time to have this sit at a mechanic and for a few days, and I've had guys tell me they can't fix what's not broken because it's just not squealing constantly. But anyway, these are the parts that I got. I'm gonna go ahead, I guess, and change this belt. This is the idler pulley. It's like there's your part number on that. You should also take a picture of this belt, how it goes on there before taking it off. Wish I had done that a few times when I tried to replace spark plugs. Okay, I feel pretty good about this. Whenever you press down on this, you just press down. See there? It just loosens the belt. You don't have to like tighten things. It goes back to whatever tension it's supposed to go to. So that makes me feel a lot better about changing this thing. So I'm just going to press this down and slip the belt off and fix the pulley first, and then put my new belt on. Okay, pulley's off. I think we just slip it off of this little ring right here. I mean, off of the screw itself. It comes off, and there's that little plastic thing stays on there, I think. I think that's our gripper. Okay, I just finished tightening this back down. That little thing I call a gripper, I think was more just like a spacer, because it didn't really grip tight inside of that bearing. I think it's just a spacer. So when you tighten the bolt down, it just got something between itself and the bearing. So anyway, that's done. We're gonna put the belt back. I'm gonna start by setting the belt on there the way it looks. Got it back on. That was nerve-wracking, but actually it wasn't really that bad. It took a few times of figuring exactly how the belt went back on there, but I think I got it right. I'm gonna compare it to my picture. All right, just took this baby down the interstate, about 3 exits length and back, and it did not squeak a single time. It was getting to where it went from squeaking, you know, for the first 10 minutes of driving maybe 3 times over the last few months, to getting to where it was squeaking just constantly. Well, not constantly, but about every couple of minutes you get this sound like that. So it's fixed, it's done. You can do it too. This is a 2011 Outback 2.5i.